Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tyler,
And I'm Luke.
and welcome to Holy Heck, I Really Like Love Live bonus episode number 28, our sideshow where we talk about things that don't necessarily fit into the whole song analysis portion of our podcast. It's been a little bit since we had a bonus episode. It's been like a few
I
weeks.
think it's been a couple of years, honestly. Don't we did one didn't we do one like 2 weeks ago? Wasn't 2 weeks ago our anniversary, or was it 3 weeks ago?
That was 3 weeks ago. Oh my god, I just realized. Oh no. Oh, so... All right, this is news to Luke too.
Uh-oh.
In the in the kind of like lead up to recording this, obviously this one's about the Third Live, so spoilers. We're gonna talk about the DV, and Luke's not gonna talk about the DV, but I am, and Luke's gonna talk about what he heard.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about clips I saw on Twitter.
Gotcha. But then Luke said we don't really gotta go over the set list too much because we already made a video about that, and I was like, oh yeah. And then I realized we didn't because my recording totally messed up.
Oh, that's true. That's where my dates are all messed up because we never made that video.
Yeah, so we were supposed to have a bonus video like 2 weeks ago, but when I went to go edit it, it was just showing up as like nothing was there. Like the file existed, but then I opened it and it was like, nope. Yeah, like on anything. Like I couldn't open it in Audacity, I couldn't open it in Vegas. The file was just not a real file. It was not a real boy.
So basically, Tyler got pranked.
Yeah. So, I mean, we can kind of like mini hit on the set list, but I'm pretty sure that everybody knows what it is by now.
Yeah, it's all the good songs. There's not a bad song.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, looking through it, is there a bad song?
I don't think so.
Ooh. No,
what did you just say?
We're good. We're good.
I mean, yeah. Do you want to just hop into it? Talk about some.
We'll talk about some performances that we liked and ones that I saw on Twitter that I thought were kind of cool. I made sure to report those videos right after 4 minutes later.
Oh right, of course. Yes. Reported.
After I saw them, I was like, "Wow, this is a travesty." And then 4.5 minutes later, I finally got around to reporting them.
So obviously, the big thing is that the differentiation between day one and day two was literally just what solos you preferred in terms of how much you liked it.
Day two.
Yeah, day two. Okay, so my DV was day one, and like, of course, I was happy. Like, I'm happy in the sense that, like, I don't know. Like, you get a Christmas gift and it's like a different color than the one you wanted, but you're still happy because you got it. You know what I mean?
Your iPhone ships in and it's a different color than you ordered.
Yeah, it's like, white instead of black. Yeah. So like I'm still 100% happy that we got a DV, but like would have preferred day two, but we got day one, which was like everything ended up being really fine, especially in this unstable world. But we'll get there when we get there. Like even songs.
Well,
are we there? I want to talk about a few. Like let's. I wanted to like go up in order until we get there. I don't want to talk about like every song because I mean every song was great. I mean that's the short version of it, but man, just I think this is the first time we saw a few songs actually. Kimi no Hitomi o Meguru Boken, which is
all the season 2 songs.
Well, the second one, like the OP and the ED have been performed at like mini labs and stuff, but like this is the first official big boy kind of deal we got going on. My List to You. All right. I don't know about you, but like the star of this whole Third Live was the choreography.
Just
for
throughout the entire thing, it was fantastic.
The choreography the choreography for this was just completely on another level than what we've seen before, and that's coming from a guy who knows absolutely nothing about dancing or choreography as a whole. But like I feel like when something bridges the gap and I'm like that impressed by it, then wow, it must be really good.
Yeah, I mean it was the same. Yeah, it was the same for My List to You. It was the same with Kimi no Hitomi. Like both of those songs just had excellent choreography. A lot of the solos did. I heard on Twitter. These are all things that I heard from the Love Live wiki.
It's true. We got I almost said Kimi no Kokoro as if we'd never seen that before. I meant to say Soromo Kokoro, but Kimi no Kokoro is good too. I mean, it's always good. Kimi no Kokoro is always a banger. Same with Azora. Like they're always fun.
Yeah, they're just always good. Yeah.
I love the crowd interaction songs. Like those are my big favorite. But as for new songs, My Tonight was really good.
Yeah,
it was
My Tonight
really fantastic.
Was super solid. I think there was a part during My Tonight where when I was watching it on Twitter, I was like, wow, that was just the best part in the entire thing so far. I think it was Mari solo, so Aina solo.
Was it Mari's air guitar?
Yeah, that's pretty good from what I've seen.
I don't know. It's always so surreal when you go from like PV size songs into like seeing them live for the first time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it's like that with the ED. It was just like have I ever heard the second half of this song? It's like this is probably the third time I've ever heard the second half of this song, and here we are.
let's talk about Miracle Wave.
Oof.
So,
Ah.
all right, half oof, half yeah, but mostly oof.
Yeah, most some oof. One quarter, one out of 4 quarters oof.
Shout out to my boy, the Ruby friend from Garden State Sunshine, which I still don't know his name, but he knows my name, and I'm very sad because like every time I show up at the live, he's like, "Hey, Tyler's here." I'm like, "Hey, it's you."
Names are hard. Dude.
Yeah, but that's mainly just me forgetting everybody's name, like in general. Like I've had it like people being like, "Hi, I'm whoever." I'm like, "Hi, I'm Tyler," and then like I just stare off into space, like, "Oh, no, what was his name? Oh no!" Like literal seconds have passed. But anyway, he was selling UOs, so I think his bag said "break in case of Anshan flip."
Oh,
that
I like
had
that.
all the
That's
UOs
really
in it.
good. That's really good. Yeah.
So I bought a UO for me and my girlfriend. And so Miracle Wave started, and I handed her the UO, and my girlfriend snaps it immediately. I'm like, no, this is going to be out in like 40 seconds.
By the time that you got done saying this is going to be out in 40 seconds, it was already out.
Yeah, I mean, like I can't blame her. Like I didn't really like explain the concept of UOs at all. I was just like, here's your thing, and she's like, okay, snap. I'm like, oh shit, no. I think I was like more focused on like breaking my UO than I was watching Anshan do the flip, because like it felt a little flimsy, but like I didn't want to just have the theater be evacuated because, you know, like I spilt a UO everywhere and I cracked it too hard. Turns out, like as soon as you get it past the threshold, it just ignites.
Yeah.
Like
okay,
it
so
is
like
spooky.
The flip, you can always just see it on Twitter. You know, you've only got this one time where you'll be able to crack the UO during the flip in a movie theater. You got to be careful about that.
True.
You got to get that snap right.
I was talking to Savivo, who was like grabbing different clips of the live off Twitter, of course.
From Twitter.
Yes. And he was like, "Oh, I can't believe I forgot to clip the Anshan flip." And then like he was just silent for a few seconds and was like, "Wait a minute, everybody has clipped the Anshan flip. That's fine. That doesn't need to exist again." But let's talk about the day 2 Anshan flip, which I've never seen, but I have actually. Well, I've seen the actual
it was in Saitama, right?
It was in Saitama, yes.
Yeah,
I have seen the clip, not the whole Miracle Wave, but the flip from day 2. Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, so I think my favorite part about the flip is when she like lands. Not well, in case anybody didn't know.
Yeah, she
lands
kind
on
of
her
messed up the
knees
landing.
and kind of like folds in, so she probably got a little bit of the wind knocked out of her, which sucks. And like she definitely just lets out this little and it sounds just like Chica would, so she stayed in character. I mean, there you go.
Is that the worst thing you've ever said? Maybe, but
Yeah, probably.
No. I feel so bad. Like you could
mistakes
tell.
into miracles.
Yeah, right. Mistakes into knowing Lantis had the gun backstage.
Well, okay. Side note, real quick. When we were working on the Photoshop for the layout and the Idolock video, go watch it. It came out last Sunday, and the one this Sunday, it's plugged down below. Tyler like hit a button by accident, and it was just perfect. Like the little Pokeballs, we were experimenting with what we want to do with them down where the teams are, and he just like hit a button by accident, and it was awesome. And we were like, "Oh, mistakes into miracles, let's go!"
Yeah, it was literally I just hit some like kind of blending
and
option,
he was
and
going
it went
to
from like yeah.
He was going to change it back, and I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" I was like, "No, this is perfect, I think."
So that's mistakes into miracles, if you're wondering. But no, like the Anshan, like she sounded like she hurt herself, like actually, like it wasn't just like a ha ow. It was more just like a actual like like grunt. It
sounded like she got the wind knocked out of her. Like that's
yeah.
So like that I don't know if that's ever happened to you. Let us know down below
of course.
if the wind's ever been knocked out of you. But it sounded like she's just like like, you know, I'm sure she's fine. And she looked fine the rest of the thing. So I'd assume when she folded in and her knees just hit her chest really hard, she was just that hurts.
That happened to me. Well, it happened to me a bunch when I was a kid, but it happened to me. Wow, now that I think about it, like I got the wind knocked out of me like it must have been dozens of times as a kid.
Yeah,
like that is not normal.
Yeah. I think that is normal. We do stupid things when we're 12.
Yeah. Well, I was like, I think by the time I was 12, I didn't get the wind knocked out of me that much, but like I don't know. But when I was really young, I don't know. I must have been like 5 or 6. We were in me and my dad were in Home Depot together, and like if any other people were in this aisle, like my dad probably would have went to jail. It was like a total accident, but like I don't know. I was being like 6 or 7 at Home Depot and like swinging a pipe around, and like I swung and like accidentally hit my dad in the back of the head.
Oh no.
And then he like just like reached out instinctively, like like reached, like put his arms back to grab his head, and he just like like just ruined my stomach.
Took you the fuck out, dude. No, it wasn't an accident. It was all planned.
Yeah.
Piece of shit kid, dude.
So I was like laying on the floor. My dad's head is like almost bleeding. There's just like a murder in aisle 2 at Home Depot.
But yeah, that's what I assume happened. She just like that hurts. That shit hurts.
Which is even worse because I was joking around with the Discord the night before it happened, because we were all doing like, like 3 hours until we have to pray for Anshan kind of thing, in which we all send like the praying hands emoji. And then I like made the offhanded comment like in before Rikako 2, and everyone's like, Tyler, don't joke about that. I'm like, yeah, I don't joke about that, me. And then all of a sudden it happened, and everyone's like, Tyler, you are literally to blame. I was like, oh no, oh no. But other than that, I mean, Miracle Wave was okay. So every single song that like, okay, so because this is all season 2 and all of the first half of solos, which I've gone on record saying like I think they're fine, but I like other songs a lot more. Like every song was elevated by the fact that it was live this time.
Yeah.
Like every song was fantastic, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But anyway,
no, the solos were all super dope.
The solos were fantastic. Even One More Sunshine Story, which I have ranked at the bottom for no other reason other than like I'm just not going to listen to it like very often, just, like, if ever.
Goes back to the choreography thing. The choreography in all of these were like super enjoyable. I saw in a couple clips. I pieced them together. They're all 30 seconds, and I just had to jumble them together in my head.
Yeah.
The choreography was like
essentially
super fun
Salt
in all
Life.
of them. Specifically, if we're just like jumping between the days, the Kanan songs choreography was like just so playful and like so fun. The entire like stage setup where there was a part where she's in front of the big screen and she's like kind of jiving back and forth, and like the jellyfish
with the jellyfish
her are also jiving back and forth on the screen. So like just moments like that were super great. Her outfit was like awesome. Everybody's outfit was great. Daya's goddamn from D&D, dude. What the hell is she doing in our world?
Yeah, she was Elsa.
Yeah, Elsa from my goddamn D&D campaign.
There were some, like, I didn't see Ruby's live yet, but I'm pretty sure it was a cart song, and she's like dressed like Tokyo fashion Ruby. I know, like, I've seen all the outfits before. Yo's, I think I saw like the whole performance, or maybe I don't know. But anyway,
I like when she explodes out from the ground from the hell
they just launch her from hell. If you haven't seen her. Good. Like we're not gonna link anything, but like if you can find Beginner Sailing live online, they just shoot her out from a catapult from hell just out of the ground.
Yeah. And then later, Ruby drops something into the hell realm for her.
Yes.
All right. Favorite performance from the solos.
From the solo? Oh, out of all of them?
Yeah.
Well, I can only do day 1 because I can't really. I didn't give day 2 enough of a shot yet.
You got to go on Twitter.
Yeah. Right. Probably Unstable World, honestly. It was really good. Like the choreography was great. Whoever decided to just have Icon just scream for the last 20 seconds of the song should earn like a reward of some kind. I don't know, she just did the screaming part, and it was so good, and her outfit was amazing, and she said white taco live like she does in the song.
There it is.
So In This Unstable World wins for me, but I've yet to see day 2. I don't know if I'm ever going to see day 2, maybe, but hopefully.
Twitter, dude.
Yeah.
There it is.
But hopefully I will give you a full thing. I'd like to see the full version of Kanan. I've only seen her bob back and forth with jellyfish. Anyway, Sora Mokokoro full unit.
You gonna bounce it back over to me?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Luke. Sora Mokokoro full unit. No, Luke, what is your favorite?
My personal favorite, the Daya one was super good. She's Arisha's gotten so good at singing live, like so much better. She used to very easily be like the roughest member singing live, but she's gotten just like everybody else. There's not a time when I watch live stuff now where I'm like, oh, they've gotten so much better. Like I don't think that while I'm watching it. While I used to like critique and think of like how they're getting better, but now they're just like very good. So I can't really critique it all anymore. But definitely Mari solo, Winding Boy Road was pretty far and away the best. Like Ina was just like perfectly on point. I don't think she missed a note. It was by far the best. Yeah.
I
in
haven't
my
seen it
opinion.
yet. Like, but I'm sure it's probably the best of day two. Like without seeing it, I can almost certainly say it. But that's just Ina singing that particular song. That song was made for her.
There was like 5-second clips on Twitter. They were all gifs, and then I just kind of put I got all the gifs in a row, and then I just put the actual song over it. That's why it was really
Oh,
good.
right. Yes, that's exactly what happened verbatim.
Yeah.
Oh man. So, what else we got?
Then we had this really good block of older songs: Soromo Kokoro, Sky Journey, and Aquarium. Soromo Kokoro, the full unit version, rather than the 3-boy version, which I guess you could call it an old song. You could call it a new song. Like, this block was super good.
Part of me wants to say, like, I wish there were solos in the Soromo Kokoro full unit, but like I get that that's kind of like not the point.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Supposed to be a big boy group song.
Yeah, I would like if there were a few solos, like, you know, some non-second year solos. Like, even if they, like, borderline purposefully gave everyone but the second years, like, big solos, that would have been awesome. Like, I mean, just because the second years already have the solos, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not to exclude them even more than I already want to. But you get the idea.
Yeah. So, not only did they forget about Shoujo Ijo at this concert, but they also forgot about Happy Party Train and just played the best song from the CD. So, good on you, Lantis.
I mean,
Sky Journey's just really good.
we found it online a few days ago, me, Luke, and Savivo, and we were watching just Sky Journey, and I don't remember who it was, but one of us was just like, is there a bad part to this song? Like,
Yeah.
does Sky Journey have a part where it's like, I wish this wasn't happening right now and it was something else? Like, I don't think it does. Just Sky Journey is consistently so good.
The best part about Sky Journey is
Ruby
it
Solo.
live necessarily. Like, okay, sure. Like, all of Sky Journey, I love to listen to the song, but Sky Journey live is so great because there's not a lot of parts where they have to jump in with like super hard to sing parts. It's a slow song. They have these parts where they have to reach high, like at the beginning. But the instrumental does such a good job of like leading them into their notes that it's not a big deal, and just like absolutely fantastic every time it's live.
I think I'm on the page. Let me just scroll down. Hold on. Yes, in Osaka, they got Matete Aino Uta instead of Sky Journey, which, I mean, I
Wow,
like
that's
Aino
that's
Uta.
unlucky.
Yeah, I like Aino Uta, but like, I think I'd probably take Sky Journey over this one.
Yeah, every time.
Is Day 2 Saitama the perfect live?
Wow. Yeah, probably.
I'd throw a Mijuku Dreamer in there somewhere, but like,
Yeah, there's a couple songs that like you could throw in. I'd throw in like a subunit block, but yeah, this is pretty close to the perfect live.
Aquarium. My DV ended up doing
Always
a
good.
very, very good. Huh?
Always good. It's
Yeah.
just-
We ended
And I
up
think
doing a
it's-
very good Yosa Road.
yeah. Oh, dope. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Did you guys pat yourself on the back?
Someone screamed like, "We did it!" at the end. So like, I mean, yeah, if that's what counts. So I am cheap boy. I don't have a changey color King Blade Man, or God forbid the official, pen light. So I brought a pink glow stick for Ruby, and I brought I brought a blue glow stick for Yo, and one of the guys there, Joey, was like, "Hey, you got a blue glow stick? Come towards the middle." And I was like, "All right, goodbye, my group. I must Yosa Road."
He must migrate.
And the Yosa Road part comes in Akura, and like the Yosa Road happens, and like I throw up both my hands. I'm like, "Yes, this is awesome!" And then then it dawns on me that I have both my hands in the air with only one blue glow stick. I'm like, "Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
no, you're the
no.
guy. You're the guy.
I've never moved faster to I shot down one of my hands, and I was like, as it was flying down, I was like, I swear to God, I hope that was my pink hand. And I look, and it was. I was like, okay, cool. So that was like, nobody noticed, and we still got the big "we did it" at the end. So like, it's fine.
There it is. I think my favorite part about Aquarium Live every time is that this is in the exact opposite vein of Sky Journey, where like the instrumental plays a lot of the girls into their notes, while like a lot of the time Aquarium doesn't, because the instrumental is just a mess, which is great. It's great. But like, God, Shuka's just just so great in this song, dude. She's so good at the
Yes.
song live.
And the outfits.
Yeah, oh, the outfit. Oh, woo. Oh. I like choreography again. I love the choreography in the song, especially the part where like Shuka like starts hopping behind everybody, which of course was in the PV, and it's a good part of the PV. But like, it's just many times more adorable live. It's during the second at the very beginning of the second verse. She like starts hopping behind everybody and like pointing them down, and then they crouch down. It's very good.
Next up, we have Awaken the Power. And that was like, okay, so my thing, when we talk about Water Blue New World, I've like recently listened to that song a lot more, and like I've come to appreciate the song a lot more, especially live. So it ended up being better than I thought it was going to, which is great, and I love when things end up being better than I think they're going to be. Awaken the Power, however, like, I thought it was going to be the best thing ever, and then I saw it, and it was, and I wasn't at all surprised. Like, there was absolutely no surprise with Awaken the Power being as good as it was, because I just had, like, unholy expectations for this song, and they met it, like, with flying colors.
Yeah, no, it was good. Like, I feel like Hina Hina would be my favorite Seiyu if she was a more concrete member of the group.
I said the same thing yesterday.
Yeah, and would I feel like if she was around more, she'd very easily be my favorite Seiyu, because she's just having the goddamn time of her life whenever she's out there, and I absolutely adore it.
Yeah,
So,
top 10 Seiyus that are like the happiest to be there.
Yeah, number one, easy number one, Hina Hina. It used to be King. No, it's changed. The game has changed.
Top 10 Seiyus that are most likely to go home and pray to a figure of their main girl.
Yeah.
Not Hina Hina, because I don't think one exists, but maybe she prays to her
That's
Nestleberry. I don't know.
No, she just got a cheap knockoff one.
Yeah, perfect. It's just painted. It's just dark ruby.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, yeah, like I said before, like lots of crowd interaction. It was super great. It was awesome. Saint Snow came on and talked our ear off while Aqua's changed for a little bit. It was awesome. We got to practice our Saint Snow call and responses again, which, by the way, I was like the only one in the theater plus like 2 other people who did anything. Like, they were like, you know, like, what does she actually say? Something Seda. And then I was like, you know, Shima Seda. And like, nobody said it except for me. Like, the whole theater got silent. It was just me and 2 other goons. And like, I almost felt like I wasn't supposed to say it. But I was like, oh no, definitely supposed to say it here. Leah's easier. You just gotta say cousin of Leah and Leah Ju. Anyway, Water Blue. Are you done with Awaken the Power?
Yeah, it was good.
All right. Water Blue New World. Top 1 songs I would destroy a UO to. Honestly.
Yeah, this is a pretty strong UO destroyer. This and Wonderful Stories are pretty powerful UO crackers.
Like, I went into this thinking that Wonderful Stories was going to be like the most hyped performance for me, and like in the end it was, because, you know, I love that song. It, you know, it means a lot to me. But Water Blue New World, I was talking to the Discord about it. I've yet to write my essay that I promised them about, you know, why I like Water Blue New World more than I did when we initially talked about it. But I there couldn't have been a better time for me to like get into Water Blue before I saw this live, because wow, it was such an incredibly good performance. Everything, the choreography, the feathers, the fact that they rip the long skirts off like there instead of just coming out in short skirts, you know?
Yeah. No, I definitely think you can make an argument for like this being the best performance of the live, aside from like some of the solos, just because like all the girls were immaculate during the song. It's not a super hard to sing song.
No, not at all.
Reaching a lot, even in the part where it gets a little bit faster, and like the first part where the tempo's a lot slower and they're in the long boy form, was just phenomenal. So really big fan of this one live.
It just reminded me of like Pokemon. Like, that was their nighttime form. Like, they changed during the day.
Yeah.
Like, the last few songs, like, we've had them all before, except for Yuki wa Doku ni. I don't know if Yuki wa Doku ni has ever been performed before. Actually, wait, we have technology. Hold on.
I don't think it has.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Thank God we skipped Landing Action. Yeah, I'd never want to hear that song again.
It has been played at, you know, all the places that they played Mirai Boku. Yeah. Yeah, Landing Action, yeah, which Luke was very happy to listen to, I'm sure.
I didn't find that one on Twitter. But yeah, Yuki wa Doki ni was like super good. The different year groups were like were riding together. which was super sweet, super nice. Everybody was starting to get light teary-eyed.
Dude, the ED karaoke songs at the end of the DVs are always
Yeah.
so local us tries their best but doesn't succeed as well.
Try. There's a couple words in English here. We can do it.
Singing my song for my dream, not in this song, but you know.
Yeah, you tried.
And lastly, wonderful stories. The inside of my theater was like very hot, and I don't like being an in public boy, like when I am just a goddamn sweat master. But like wonderful stories at the end, I was like, I didn't quite get to like jumping up and down tier. Like I got to like bobbing really hard with like 2 glow sticks in the air. But like wonderful stories, I was a jump up and down, like smile plus almost tears boy. It was bad. But it wasn't bad. It was good. Wonderful Stories was so fantastic live. I think the choreography was better live than it was in the show, because in the show it was a little kind of like, hey, a little weird.
Yeah, I was trying to like show off all this stuff. Yeah.
But it was really cool. It was. Oh, I forgot to mention the Aqua's AX Rainbow we did in Yukiwa Dokuni real quick. Obviously we don't have color changing glow sticks in my group because we're all poor. But so we were all in the Yoshiko row, and I didn't want to like, you know, move away with my group and like, you know, you go here. So like I had the 7,000 IQ idea of just shutting off all of our glow sticks so they were gray so we could stay in the Yoshiko row. Anyway, back to Wonderful Stories. It was really good. That's all I have to say. Like, it was hype. It was as hype as I thought it'd be. Almost cried. Fantastic ending. Good. It was good.
Yeah, this is like the perfect ending song for a live like this, where there's like more lives to come. There's like 12 more, right? There's gonna be like 12.
Yeah, at least
lives.
32. Uh-huh.
Yeah, at least 32 and like 10 more seasons. So this was like a great, you know, one to finish it off.
Right, of course.
Couldn't have done it better.
I kind of figured
Except
that,
for with Majuka Dreamer.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like, I didn't know if Wonderful Stories was going to be the last song. Like, of course it makes sense for it to be the last song, but, like, they've pulled, like, the ED is the last song before, or,
yeah.
you know. Step 0 to 1 I didn't think would be the last song, because it's not, like, a really ending-y song. I mean, I guess, like,
well,
I guess thematically it is, but...
Yeah, because it's, like, the first step, and there'll be plenty more. Well, this one feels like there is an end in the future, but it's not here yet, you know?
Mm-hmm. Happy Party Train was like the first song at the Happy Party Train tour. I guess that makes the most sense, but still. Anyway, so overall, if you saw it, you know, at a DV, I hope it was just as great as mine was. If you saw like roughly 4 hours worth of clips on Twitter, I hope it was as good. You know, I hope you reported all those videos.
It was very good.
And yeah,
make sure to report them all.
Right, of course. So I mean that's pretty much our third live discussion, right?
Yeah, it was really good. Like it is probably Aqua's strongest live, in the form of both like set lists and just like vocally was really, really, really good.
I think this is like bar none my favorite live that they've done so far. Absolutely. Like it wasn't my favorite set list. Like I know we're talking about the perfect set list, but like any live I see it that day is going to be the perfect set list. Like honestly,
yeah, right.
But like I really think this is my favorite. We had so much fun. We were in the pit just going wild. It was a lot of fun, both the experience and the actual live part.
In the pit, going wild, making out with dudes, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are Love Live fans, so. So join us this week. Join us this Friday for Sotsugyo Desne Guilty Farewell Party and Sakura Bye Bye.
Yeah, we lied. We're doing a 3-episode song.
Yeah, we completely planned our thing, totally forgetting that Hop Step Y was just about to come out. I mean, like, I don't know if it was about to come out when we were doing this. I have no idea. I don't remember when this song was previewed.
I'm sure if we were, like, good at what we were doing, we could have known it was coming out. So instead, we're just doing these 3 subunit songs, and then we're going to do Hop Step Y and the last full unit from the Blu-rays.
Yeah, we're hiring someone to manage our podcast schedule on Google Sheets.
Yeah.
Your only job is to hop in once a week and color code, strike a red line through the episode we just did.
Yeah, it's like a light red, almost pink, but not quite.
It's salmon. It's salmon.
Oh yes, you are correct. It's 10,000% salmon.
Yeah, so you will actually get paid 100% of our ad revenue if you do this job. Yeah. So I guess we will see you. We'll see you this Friday for fun time subunit time. So see you then, boys.
See you guys then.